'Cause I feel the energy. No transgressions when it's synergy. Yeah, they be hating every rebuke, every enemy. Hello. I am Empress Deja Zelina. Don't mind the background noise. Some work is getting done in crib, okay? Pay attention to me. I have like this selfie vlogging kit. I haven't really used yet, but I'm using the tripod and I wanted to use the microphone, but there's a piece that I need that wasn't included and I don't have that yet, so prayerfully y'all can hear me. All right, first things first, I love to do music, so if you haven't listened to my music yet and if you're curious, I am available on all streaming platforms, and then I have a SoundCloud with like songs that aren't on all the other platforms like Apple, Spotify, Tidal, all that. And then YouTube Music. So yeah, and then I have a vertical visual dropping Valentine's Day, so that's this Sunday. I wanted to put makeup on, and then I looked in the mirror and I was just like, no, I don't. But I've been like putting my ego to the side, and lately I've been like, I want to like just play with my makeup because I know how to do my makeup. I mean, I'm not the best at it. Why do I have to do that? Why couldn't I just leave that part out? But yeah, so I got this new one because I have been wanting oh, you can see my ring light. I feel like an official YouTuber. But I'm probably gonna play with it tomorrow. So when y'all see me up here sometimes looking probably bomb as fuck, you're gonna look at me like the makeup. But yes, ma'am. I love Urban Mate. I took a break from it because like there are things that I love, but I fast from them for a long time, and then sometimes I grow through this phase, and I'm like, okay, and then I'm like, am I freaking addicted again? And then I check myself, and then I hop off of it. But some Urban Mate, which I don't need to be drinking right now because it's like probably like 9 p.m. right now. My excuse is that I have to read 10 plus pages. And there's like some other things I want to do, but that's really what I want to accomplish tonight. When it's really like you can just have better time management. I've been waking up late recently. Like there's been a couple of days, or literally a couple of days that I can recall where I've woken up like hella early. Is it woken or woke? Where I woken, where I woke. Educate me, okay? So, I mean, I'm still gonna Google that. Yeah, I'll be all over the place. But what was I going to say? Oh my gosh, the fan is so loud. I wonder how it sounds in the audio. Wow, I really forgot what I was going to say. I probably won't know until I look at this video and be like, I think God wanted me to just be as natural as possible for this video. Anyways, thank you, Jesus. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about how I got into tarot and how I feel about it and how I deal with beings who are close to me who don't believe in it, who might feel like low-key uncomfortable or like I'm just worshiping the fucking devil. Am I lying? This will make your mouth dry for me because it's caffeine, so that should be dehydrating. And I do have my skincare line. dropping on March 3rd, 2021. So, tarot has made its appearance to me a few times in life, and I probably like given it a try a few times in life, as far as just like watching readings, not like anyone doing a reading on me. And it's just like I just wasn't aligned with it. My spirit wasn't aligned with it. It was something that like gave me just like an upside down feeling. Like I think like it probably like scared me a little bit, but it's just like I'm not gonna give into that or give that energy, because it's just like it's just not aligned. If I'm being honest with how my flesh felt, I probably felt like scared, or like I was going to allow my spirit to be under attack. You feel what I'm saying? Or excuse me, even at some point that like I'm going against code, like towards my Lord. So I just left it alone. So maybe like 6 months ago, this young lady asked me, because she was like, "You're so spiritual, like, are you into tarot too?" I'm like, y'all, I was so high, and every time I talk about this, I just feel like I was being such a... But that was not my intention. I was just so high, and I also was just thinking like, I don't fuck with tarot. I don't care what you say about it. No. So she was just like, "Are you into tarot?" I'm just like, "No, I'm not into like beings like predicting my future and like fortune telling and things of that nature." She was like, "It's not really like that. It's more so like guidance." And honestly, I was high, so I definitely wasn't trying to hear that shit. But God sent her to me for a reason, because like within 2 months, I'm like, tarot, like, so I'm just coming with my tarot. I'm like, okay. And I watched a tarot video, and it didn't make me feel weird. Like, it resonated with me, but it was just like, I'm low-key still, I'm not trying to force myself to be open to it, but something, it was like I was called to like give it a try, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna try it. If it makes me feel weird, I'm off it, right? I go get my first tarot deck, and I'm just like, okay, if this makes me feel funny, like anytime like I'm in the process of getting into tarot, it's just like, if this makes me feel very unaligned or off, or not like myself, or not like I'm growing into it in a positive light, yeah, you know, I'm not gonna do it. So, you know, I did like a couple of like my first few readings, and it's just like, I don't know, I was finding my way, and I was also learning the decks, but I was also like, I'm not gonna like just be learning, like I'm not gonna just be studying this stuff, like, you feel me? It's like I really do use it as a guide, and it's just been very healing for me. And I'm like in transition of not seeing readings, and I'm gonna say experience. Shout out to one of my friends who said just say experience. So everything with me is an experience, so I'm doing those. That's how I got into it. Okay, so how I deal with, so I have more than a couple of beings in my life who like, our relationship is really like based on the Lord, it's based on God, it's based on Jesus, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a Christian, but I grew up Christian, so I still call on Jesus. I call on other higher powers as well, because I do feel like they're all one, you feel me? I just feel like whatever resonates with us, but that's for another time. Here I go again. Oh yeah, so I had one friend, and you know, I just asked her, I was like, you know, like, how do you feel about, I really was just curious. It's my good sis. I keep on saying good sis. I really don't even like saying that. But I asked her, my head is so big. But I asked her, how do you feel about me doing like tarot? And she was just like, you know, that I'm not into it. And like, she said I have prayed, or I do pray, one of those, that, you know, that you like get away from it. And, you know, but I'm not judging you. You know, I just got so scared because my alarm went off and I just really thought the whole video was on. And I'm like, I know I just record all that, but God is good. Because I was like, you know what? I'm going to just have to run it back. But I'm grateful I didn't have to. I was just like, look, this is just something this is the enemy trying to get in the way of me doing my YouTuber-ish. Yeah, I understood where she was coming from, and, you know, like, definitely the type of response. I wasn't surprised by the response at all. So, you know, I just asked her, like, don't pray that, okay, my nails are kind of long. Don't pray that, like, I turn away from it, because it's just something that I know a lot of beings aren't going to understand. And I used to be in that position. You feel what I'm saying? So I just, you know, asked her kindly. Yeah, but I be feeling like the side eye, you know. My mommy doesn't like it, but she has supported me. Like, she doesn't like criticize it. Yeah, I be feeling the side eyes from beings close to me that don't believe in tarot or feel like it's going away from God. Honestly, in my opinion, I get it, and I'm not upset. I respect everyone's opinions, but I know that, I just know that it's divinely guided for me. Who's to say that I'm going to do it for the rest of my life? But right now, that's just what it is. And I know that my intentions aren't demonic. And my intentions aren't to tell people's futures. I don't tell people their futures. Like, a session with me is a therapy session, okay? I use the cards as guidance for the client and myself. I do readings on me when I feel like it. I do make sure I put my prayer life first. I need to look right here, because when I low-key just looked at the video, it was just like really weird, but it's hard to just like, I guess I'm on like the face, the selfie video, so I'm like looking at me. I should be looking right here, but don't mind wherever my eyes are at if it's like, what is she looking at? I'm just here to start my YouTube channel. Well, I have like a couple of blogs from years ago. Y'all, I really could have been a YouTuber, because I used to be on YouTube, like singing covers on YouTube, like when I was like 15. I should do one. My first cover on YouTube was, I've been away for a while now. You got me feeling like a child now. 'Cause every time I see your bubbly face, I get the tingles in the silly place. It starts from my toes, make me crinkle my nose. Wherever it goes, I always know. You make me smile, please stay for a while now. Sing with me. Just take your time, wherever you go. I've been thinking about like the YouTube videos I'm gonna do. I do want to do at least like one tarot read a week. So either like tarot Tuesdays or tarot Thursdays. Definitely like a Sunday service thing, because that's really what I want to be up here talking about. Like, I just want to live my happy private life, you know, growing and like being able to like share my growth. You know, I just pray that it reaches who it needs to reach, and that it sends the message to whoever the message needs to be sent to. Just thanking God in advance for that. And yeah, y'all, I think that's it for tonight. I'm about to edit this video. All right, y'all. Peace, love, light, and divine duality. Because everything isn't glitter and gold, but you can transmute. I think the next video I'm gonna do is gonna be on like change and changing. So I definitely forgot to add a very traumatizing, life-changing experience is what brought me to tarot. And I didn't even know, I didn't have a clue that I was being guided to tarot not too long before I knew my life was going to change. So yeah, don't knock something because you never know. Nobody can stop my grind, nobody can dim my shine.